so here's our last example. I pulled a suitcase with a strap, and that strap makes a 60-degree angle with the horizontal ground. The magnitude of the force I exerted on the suitcase was 40 pounds. Find the components of the force. Okay, what was happening here? Let's think about it. I'll kind of draw a little image for you here. So I have a suitcase. Oh, let's draw me first. Here I am. Okay, and my suitcase has a strap. So let's pick a new color so it doesn't look like I have a really long arm. So there's the strap, and here's my suitcase, and let's say it has a nice wheel right there. Now, I have this information initially that the angle with the horizontal is 60 degrees. So I know I kind of zoomed in too much here. I'll make the image bigger in a second. But this angle with the horizontal is right there. So let me zoom out. We have the strap right there. The angle formed with the horizontal ground is right here, which is 60 degrees. Okay, now that's this part. The magnitude of the force I exerted was 40 pounds. So that's actually this part right here. The magnitude of this force is 40 pounds. And so then the question is, well, what are the components of the force? So it's asking me about the vector right here. This force that I'm pulling on this suitcase, the force of 40 pounds. What are the horizontal and vertical components of it? And that's just going to be from this triangle that was formed. So we want to know, and I'm going to label it accordingly, the horizontal force, I'll call it F sub x for like x-axis horizontal, and F sub y for the vertical. Now, the components, if we have a vector, it would be the x component, the y component. We talked about this earlier on. You can use your trig identities here, or trig ideas, and so we know everything we really need to know because I know the angle here and I know this hypotenuse. So what I can say is that, and let me just kind of remind you about it, if I use the sine of 60, I can get this F sub y value, this vertical component. So sine of 60, sine is opposite over hypotenuse, so that's going to be F sub y over 40. And then my horizontal component, well, that's going to be cosine. So cosine of 60 is going to be this horizontal piece, which is F sub x, over the hypotenuse, which is 40. And so if I were to solve for the horizontal and vertical components, I'm going to get that the horizontal component is times by 40 here, 40 times cosine of 60 degrees. And then the vertical component is times by 40 there, 40 times sine of 60 degrees. And we can simplify both of these. So cosine of 60 degrees is going to be 1/2. And so that's going to be 40 times 1/2, which is 20. And then sine of 60 degrees is square root 3 over 2. So that's 40 times square root 3 over 2. Whoops. And that's going to be 20 square root 3. So the components, you can go ahead and write it like that, or we'll put it back in a vector form, or in a vector form for the first place. So that's going to be our force vector F is x component is 20, y component is 20 square root 3. Alright, there it is. So that's it for this one.